James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. A beautiful, fantastic variety I had. It's a variety that I would have said a decade ago that I really don't care for. Today, I'd say it's quite opposite. I really love this variety. It's fantastic. It's Garnacha. Stay tuned for this video. So for me, I think Garnacha is fantastic, especially from this birthplace, the Campo de Borja. In my opinion, it is the birthplace of Garnacha. There's a lot of people who might point to Sardinia, and I think probably a few people who would say it's French. And ultimately, it is part of the French pantheon of Rhone varieties, that is the international varieties. However, its birthplace is truly Spain. It's a fantastic variety where, you know, upon first tasting, I thought, oh, it's okay, and that's because I think, you know, your palate really expands and also starts to appreciate as well. That is just because I like this particular X variety or Y variety doesn't mean I need to not like this variety. It's a different style, different variety, different texture, taste, and all the characteristics that come along with wine appreciation. So here we go with this wine. The front label is that this is, first of all, it's a cool label. It's kind of a textured label, almost like it's a fabric. Garnacha Centenaria, 2013 vintage from the producer Coto de Hayas. So on the back panel here, you'll see it's 14.5%. Campo de Borja is the region. So Borja, think of the Borgias, and that's just where they originate from. They also go down to Valencia, and again, they migrate to Italy. And so that's a really interesting thing. That's where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the Holy Roman Empire. You wanted to be in Rome, as opposed to maybe the provinces that Campo de Borja would have been considered at that point, several hundred years ago, 500 years ago or so. The label itself is really talking about the place, and 100% Garnacha, and so I can definitely read it. I won't read it here, it's a bit too long to read for a video, but for me it's a fantastic way, expression, Campo de Borja comes through in a way that I think is just absolutely sublime. And so it's not the usual characterization, it's lighter in style, and it's how it's meant to be. It can take a lot of alcohol, 14.5 and 15, it's fine. I've had lower ABVs on this wine, but for me I think 14.5 is just a-okay. I don't think I'm missing anything necessarily. So scent characterization, flavor profile, and the point score. So in this I'm getting a characterization of crushed red candy, pomegranate, violets, hint of rose petal. Next is the flavor characterization, then the point score. Notes on this wine, and I'm going to use the word candied apple, not because it's sweet, but because it really gives that homage to that sense of apple and characteristic of crushed red candy, which I often refer to in Garnacha or Grenache terms. Strawberry, red pepper, violets, and a hint of bay leaf. This wine is a 9.1 out of a 10.0 scale. Generally, you're going to look for Garnacha. It's really very inexpensive, approachable, probably between this particular bottle, I believe, is between, say, 12 and, depends where you are in the United States or around the world, $12 to $18. It is really fantastic. So with this wine, I'm going to serve, I would say carnitas would be fantastic. I would even serve salmon with this wine. I would serve burgers, patatas bravas. There's so many things you can serve with this wine. It's very versatile, inexpensive, and absolutely profoundly delicious. So stay tuned for more reviews to come. You know where to find me. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, share this video, and give your questions and comments down below. So more reviews to come, more Grenache, more Garnacha, and other wines from all points on the planet. Thank you again for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Salud.